Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you all. I'm Aishat Nasir and this is Evening News. Look into the top stories this evening. President Abdullah Yameen calls for a swift investigation into the brutal murder in Kafatal's Tulustu last night. PPM has dispelled rumors that former President Mohamed Abdul Gayoom had met with interim leader of DRP Colonel Mohammad Nasheed to discuss DRP's future. Recently appointed Information Commissioner Abdulaziz Jamal Abu Bakr says that the Office of the Information Commissioner will start functioning once government offices reopen after the Eid holidays. President Abdullah Yameen calls for a swift investigation into the brutal murder in Kafatal's Tulustu last night. Spokesperson at the President's office said that President Yameen was shocked and saddened by the news and he sends his condolences to the family of the victim, Ali Shiham. He also said that the President has ordered authorities for a swift investigation and to bring those who involved to justice. Meanwhile, police have arrested a 30-year-old in connection with the murder. Shiham, who has a wife and 2 children, was stabbed with a knife shortly after the Maghrib prayer yesterday evening. While the incident has left residents of the island in shock, last night a 20-year-old man was attacked in Malé as well. Violent crimes seem to have surged since the fasting month of Ramadan ended. Tuesday night alone, 4 people were injured in Malé and Hulu Malé in 5 different incidents of violence. PPM has dispelled rumors that former President Mohamed Abdul Gayoom had met with interim leader of DRP and former Nolivaram MP Colonel Mohammad Nasheed to discuss DRP's future. According to PPM Secretary General Muhammad Dolal, rumors circulating in media claiming that President Mamoon and DRP leader Nasheed had held long private discussions at Ra Carnifisher Resort are false. Dolal said that although Nasheed had also been at the resort when President Mamoon was there on vacation, no political discussions were held between them. While PPM has falsified the rumors, Nasheed has also dispelled the rumors. However, it's noteworthy that the rumors had gone rife even during the time when PPM was having internal issues over the appointment of a prosecutor general. Former DRP leader Tasmin Ali, who left the party following conflicts with President Mamoon, faced political downfall and joined opposition MDP. Although Nasheed left MDP for DRP and took the party's reins, after Tasmin's defection, it's noteworthy that DRP has not been politically active in recent times. Recently appointed Information Commissioner Abdulaziz Jamal Abu Bakr says that the Office of the Information Commissioner will start functioning once government offices reopen after Eid holidays.
In an exclusive interview with DhiTV, Information Commissioner Abdulaziz Jamal Abu Bakr, who was appointed to the post on the 22nd of July, said that he is facing major challenges to carry out his responsibilities at the moment. He said that although President Abdullah Yameen fulfilled his responsibility by appointing an Information Commissioner within the given time frame, arrangements have not been made to appoint employees to the Office of Information Commissioner and to establish various facilities. He said that despite the huge responsibilities given to him under the Right to Information Act, he is facing huge difficulties in carrying out those responsibilities due to the absence of necessary facilities and employees.
So, according to the Constitution, 6 months after the ratification of the Right to Information Act, the Office for the Information Commissioner must be established. But somewhere else in the Constitution, it is stated that the Information Commissioner is responsible for appointing and dismissing employees. But according to the Constitution, when the office was established, the commissioner was not appointed. The name was sent to the Parliament, but it was not decided yet.
It is a responsibility of the Parliament to appoint an Information Commissioner, but it should be noted that the deadline to establish the Office of Information Commissioner had passed when the Parliament appointed Abdulaziz Jamal Abu Bakr to the post. He said that despite the absence of employees and facilities at his office, he cannot escape from his duties and therefore he will do everything possible to carry out his legal duties. In that regard, he said that preparations are underway at a very fast pace to begin work at the office. Abdulaziz noted that implementation of the Right to Information Act would prove extremely beneficial for the country. He said that as the RTI Act provides details of the types of information that should be and should not be disclosed, it would reduce acts of corruption and make institutions more transparent.
when many applicants send in their applications and one of them is selected, they are unable to accept that the selected individual is better than they are. Then when we ask why the individual was selected, there's no response. The fair way is for the authorities to give a response, because if the response is given as such, a valid justification will be provided for why the individual was selected. There's no reason or cause for the information to be hidden. Corruption will be reduced if the information is revealed, and also the government will save lots of money from being wasted.
We now move on to this week's editorial report. After a period of low crime rates and incidences of gang violence and killings, the country is today experiencing the return of the trend, which is a critical matter of concern. It's a fact that gang crimes and murder cases cannot be stopped unless actions are taken under a careful plan based on past experiences. Although some say that gang violence in the country surfaced in the early 2000s, following an outbreak of political chaos, reflecting on past experiences and actions taken by certain administrations for political motives, it is clear that the statement is not true altogether. Although it was widely believed that gang violence was on the rise due to disobedient and delinquent youth roaming the streets outside parental supervision and authorities failing to take immediate action, there is no doubt that there were political motivations driving in the growth in gang activities. Over the years, we saw criminal gangs emerging from various street corners in Mali, extending their operations beyond the country's borders, political figures hiring gang members as their bodyguards and using them as pawns in the dirty world of politics. This is believed as the biggest reason why gang violence gained foothold in the country. It can be said that although politicians in recent history have always pledged to give criminals a second chance, clear the criminal records of youth and pardon criminals charged with minor offences, these actions have rarely done more good than harm to the society. Even back in 2005 and 2008, we saw that the governments then failed to take prudent actions against criminal gangs and were only keen to pardon prisoners with long criminal histories instead of working to keep gang violences in check. While it's important that comprehensive surveys and assessments are conducted before giving criminals a second chance and allowing them to return into the fold of the mainstream society, it's vital to keep in mind that crime rates in Mali will never go down if the authorities do not take action with good intentions and much forethought. Maldives Association for Travel Agents and Tour Operators, Matato, has decided to hold a training workshop for the hospitality industry. According to a press statement issued by the association, the workshop is being organized in collaboration with Macquarie, Renz and Jones, Sri Lanka, under the theme Social Media Marketing and Online Branding for the Hospitality Industry. Matato says that the training workshop is intended to provide the local travel agents, tour operators and hoteliers with affordable and quality training opportunity tailored for the destination marketing. The association says that with the right tools and skills in place, growth of the Maldivian tourism industry is limitless and that they won't play a role in this growth through development and capacity management initiatives. Social media marketing and online branding for the hospitality industry is the first program under this initiative and is scheduled to be held on the 19th of August. Maldives Tourism Development Corporation has registered a net profit worth $2.8 million in the second quarter of 2014. According to MTDC's second quarter report, the company has received basic earnings of $0.08 per share. While the company received a gross revenue of $5 million in the previous quarter, the total profit stood at $2 million. However, due to operational costs, the company faced losses exceeding $100,000. While MTDC gained profit in last quarter, the Editorial resort, which was a great burden on the company, has now been sold off to Singapore's Canaries Private Limited for $33 million. With this, we end tonight's bulletin. Thank you for watching and wish you a pleasant night ahead.